once again with any more Wayfinder 1.0 news coming out here, since we only a few more weeks out here and we are getting a whole bunch of new information. So let's just go ahead, let's jump into this and discuss everything happening with Wayfinder 1.0. So to start off here, we got ourselves a little bit of a teaser here of our brand new Wayfinder that will be coming in at 1.0 here. And we got a little bit of a look at the character itself here, which honestly, we have seen the character a handful of times now. Might have been in a previous trailers. We have seen like little bits and pieces of it. But here is our full look at her, at least in CG form. So kind of making it seem like that we might actually have a little bit of a CG cutscene leading into the brand new area for 1.0, since we are getting a brand new lot zone, dungeons, and a whole bunch of other stuff, which we will get to in a moment. But nonetheless, we do got a look at all, and I am still very curious to see how she's going to work out. Is she going to be the summoner class that everyone been hoping for what, almost a year at that point? Or will she be something else altogether? We will find out here in a few days. But with that all being said, we did get us a brand new post over on the PlayStation blog from AJ over at Airship Syndicate, going over some of the launches here. But a lot of the beginning stuff is stuff we already know about: the co-op, quad play, 3,000 items, and so on. But we do got some interesting stuff down here, such as our full look at the brand new lot zone, the Crucible, which seemed to be very much bigger than what we originally were expecting, as well as a little bit of lore dumping here when it comes to this as well. So as stated here, the final battle begin in the Crucible. The Elder have occupied a shadow region known as the Crucible, a city-side machine built by the architect we claim by nature lost to time in search of a powerful secret at the Crucible center. The Elder intend to finish the war the gods started and pin the war a dark fate. So a little bit of lore here being dropped for the brand new zone. And then of course we also have something that been teased ever since original core beta here, which is of course our grappling hook is officially coming in 1.0. Since I know that it was a little bit up in the air, since like I said, they've been talking about that pretty much going back before the game any was able to be played publicly. And we finally actually seen it coming in here, since I know there was a handful of areas in originally the MMO, as well as right now with all the assets single player / co-op, that seem to be very useful to actually use the grappling hook in. And some of the areas have been removed, been adjusted, and so on. So it's going to be interesting to see if the grappling hook is going to come and play back in like the default areas we had originally, or that going to be exclusively in the Crucible and a lot zone. But nonetheless, grappling hook have finally made its way into the game at 1.0. Also, a little bit of a tease / reminder here about the Critical Role crossover event that will be happening at 1.0 as well, where you can go ahead and buy this as a standalone DLC. And if I remember correctly, it should be $19.99. But we got a little bit of a tease here of some of the house items that will be coming in that. And then, of course, a breakdown of stuff that I have already covered in other videos. I will link it above if you want any more in-depth detail about the Critical Role crossover. But nonetheless, I will link that up there. But with that being said, there are some questions floating around about when it comes to the Critical Role crossover. As far as, is this going to be a time limit event? Is it going to be around forever? And lucky enough, we have a little post here from a Solid Age answering the question here as stated. Has it been fully confirmed that the Critical Role pack is not limited time? And as stated by a Solid Age, it is not. Yeah, you're going to be able to get your hands on this. And as of now, do not seem like there will be a time limit here. I'm guessing that will hopefully be available forever. We will see, depending on how the contract shake out. But this is not going to be anything heavy FOMO here in the beginning anyway. So that is fantastic news for you that wanting to pick this up, but do not maybe have the funds, or maybe just don't feel like you need to be watched, or if you end up picking up the game later down the line, you can still go ahead and get your hands on this. Also, once again, a little bit of a reminder here when it comes to Wayfinder itself, especially as we coming quote to 1.0 on October 24th. If you're interested in picking this up, be sure to do so, because right now you can go ahead and get it for $24.99. And they have announced it once it does go 1.0, it will be going up in price. I don't know exactly how much it's going to be. So to keep in mind, if you are interested in Wayfinder, be sure to pick it up as soon as possible. Might it be here on Steam or over on a PSN as well. So be sure to do that. Just a little reminder here for that, since we are, as it literally roughly about a week-ish out from the release of 1.0. And that is what is going on right now for Wayfinder, and hopefully you have found the video helpful. If you have, make sure to thumbs up, subscribe, hit all the bells so you don't miss out on any more Wayfinder news. Also, don't forget, I do have, as of now, last I looked, I believe 80 videos on Wayfinder, and there will be plenty more coming soon. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of that, any more so if you are a brand new player here. And of course, I will be streaming a Wayfinder here on YouTube, as well as over on twitch.tv/TroyMaconn over there on October 24th when the game go 1.0, and we're going to be jumping into all the new stuff, helping any new players, and just having a good old time over there. So be sure to come over there and subscribe, follow as well. And if you do so, you can go ahead and get your name listed here with everybody that is hitting that wonderful sub button over there on Twitch, hitting that wonderful membership button here on YouTube, as well as coming over to patreon.com/Maconn. Thank you, my dudes. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and do it for me. And like always, I will go ahead and see you in the comments.